The character we know as Larxene made such an impression when we first saw her in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, and after learning a bit about her past as Elrena, she very likely will be recognized as having multiple layers to her in this next arc. Welcome back everyone, this is your girl Empowered Muse, and today we're going to talk about what we could expect next for Elrena in her recompleted form, and why she'll be pretty important in the Lost Master arc. So while we first meet a form of Elrena in Chain of Memories as her nobody Larxene, her story actually goes back to the days of Union Cross, where she was a dandelion sent to the New World, the day-to-day breakdown, to survive the Keyblade War of that time. She wanted to help Lauriam find out more about what exactly happened to his sister Strelitzia, and she was even a teammate of Strelitzia's. After the Union leaders find out more about the Data Town and the real world, and once Daybreak Town started to crumble, Elrena escaped with most of the other Union leaders on the lifeboat arc after Lauriam insisted that he still needed her help to continue looking for Strelitzia. And so, as her nobody, Larxene seemed to still keep quite close to Lauriam's nobody Marluxia, both in Chain of Memories and Kingdom Hearts 3, after they were brought back for the real Organization 13. But why was Elrena, and Larxene for that matter, so devoted? This is especially noticeable when comparing her actions and how she always seemed to move with Marluxia wherever he went, as she was in Castle Oblivion with them as he maintained the castle before being defeated by Sora, and seemed to voluntarily return with him again in the real Organization 13. And she even hinted so after being defeated by Sora for a second time in the Keyblade Graveyard in Kingdom Hearts 3, but does Marluxia, or rather Lauriam, even remember his ask of her to help him? It doesn't quite seem like Marluxia remembers much of his past while he was a nobody, and therefore might not even remember asking Elrena to help him as Lauriam. And when he does start to remember his purpose, he seems to be more focused on finding Strelitzia, as opposed to remembering Larxene as Elrena, which is understandable considering Strelitzia is in fact his sister. But the reason for Elrena's devotion to continue helping Lauriam is likely more than a simple curiosity or even an implied crush. I do think that deep down, Elrena might have wanted some sense of belonging during the time she was a dandelion in Union Cross, especially if you consider her initial hesitation of getting on the lifeboat arc and her tendency to self-isolate. There may be something bigger there, and her devotion to helping Lauriam is likely due to seeing his bond with Strelitzia and the fact that Strelitzia actually thought highly of her. So I guess the bigger question is whether Lauriam, after his second recompletion, will team up with Elrena once more to continue their search, and whether he'll acknowledge her loyalty to him this entire time. Because there is a question of why Elrena went so far to help Lauriam in the first place, even going back to the days of Union Cross. Elrena's charity even showed surprise at her willingness to help Lauriam, which I think is interesting because while we fully recognize the character Larxene as well, to describe her in the cleanest way possible, mean. Yeah, let's go with mean. I think this comment by her charity points to the fact that Elrena isn't the complete opposite of Larxene. In fact, I think while Elrena exhibited some openness and willingness to help, she seemed to still close off to others at some point. And I think what we understood as Larxene's more extreme and outward meanness might be her actually compensating for what seems to be her habit of self-isolation, which we see towards the end of Union Cross when she first tries to reject using the lifeboat arc because she wasn't a Union leader. So with both Elrena and Lauriam now recompleted, Elrena may likely continue to keep her promise to help Lauriam find his sister. I don't think, at least at first, that Elrena will waver from helping Lauriam, since she, in her own words, has been along for the ride this whole time. But whether this duo will take those next steps into finding Strelitzia together remains to be seen for now. But I will say there could be a good chance that since their memories have returned, that their next step in finding clues will likely be to visit Ventus, since Ven was the one possessed when he struck down Strelitzia. Who knows, perhaps Ven may even decide to join them, but considering that Ven hasn't even addressed anything about his days in Union Cross, their potential meeting will likely set up an important subplot in this next arc. But regardless, I can definitely say that Larxene, now Elrena, will likely have more layers to her to uncover. But I want to hear from you, so let me know in the comments below. What do you think we can expect from Elrena in this next arc? If you want to explore some more Kingdom Hearts theories, I'll be linking another Kingdom Hearts theory video here in the end screen. And as always, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed this video and want to watch more Kingdom Hearts content. And if there's anyone who may have questions about what to expect for the upcoming Kingdom Hearts games, be sure to share this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.